I am pleased that the adoption of the carbon offsetting agriculture scheme for international aviation procedure has been acclaimed as an historic achievement.
The re-election of Dr. Olumuyiwa Benard Aliu for a second term as the president of the International Civil Aviation Organization did not come as a surprise to many of his colleagues in the industry, given his prowess in civil aviation spanning over 30 years.
Before Dr. Aliu came in Montreal, he was in the National Civil Aviation Administration of Nigeria, and he was the chair of the Air Transport Committee of AFCAC, and I was the secretary of that committee. So I'm blessed of having worked with Dr. Aliu up to 15-20 years now. And being here also now in the Secretariat with him sharing the council, I think all of us are proud, happy. And you have seen the international recognition coming from stronger state. We want his voting by acclamation, not even going to a ballot, because he was the one and only candidate for re-election. Secondly, also, I am a citizen of Icao'S also. So for me, we are proud to see Icao'S having leadership in Icao. We know that in Icao'S region, maybe we are not good enough, but we should know that outside the zone, on an international forum as Icao, we are good. And I'm sure that the achievement, the continuous achievement of Dr. Liu will not only impact Icao Secretariat worldwide, but also our continent. We are son of Africa, and it will be our duty to continue to do better for Nigeria, for the region, for Icao'S, for all Africa.
Nigeria's Minister of State Aviation, Hadi Sirka, led a delegation from the ministry to the International Civil Aviation Organization headquarters in Montreal to celebrate the president of the council and the nation, Nigeria.
It was indeed more than an honor and a privilege to have sat within the council to witness how nation after nation had been pouring words of confidence on one of our own, Dr. Olumuyiwa Aliu. And I feel that other African nations should continue to emulate our country, Nigeria, in efforts to further develop civil aviation. This is very significant because just a while ago, a couple of months back, Nigeria was re-elected into Part 2 of the Council of Icao. This in itself also is a statement for Nigeria.
There will be more improvement in terms of his knowledge and in terms of what he has done, and I believe that there will be capacity building when we go back and see what he's doing now, particularly the interest he has shown to develop some of our infrastructure in Nigeria, in like the Nigerian College of Aviation Technology in Zaria, to make it a world-class institution. So these are some of the things we believe that we are going to gain from his presidency in this second term.
He leads by participation. He involves everybody in all the decision making so that by the time it gets to the table, everybody has bought into it, so it's easy to pass it. That's what you call good leadership qualities and skills. Under his leadership, Icao is offering assistance into achieving the Nigerian Ministry agenda for industry. Very soon we'll have some very high-ranking officials from Icao to come to Nigeria on the airport's concession project. They'll come and do some fact-finding tour in order to come up with a program for Nigeria to successfully implement the airport concession.
So his re-election is a testimony that he has proven to be someone to be relied upon. The program of No Country Left Behind, that program was initiated by Dr. Aliu, which is now well taken. So the second level of it is the implementation by member states, and we are very, very proud of Dr. Benard Aliu.
Dr. Olumuyiwa Benard Aliu is the 5th president of Icao Council and the first president from the African continent in the 69-year history of the United Nations Agency. In Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Joy Usiago, NTA News.